everyone, and welcome to another episode of American Firearms Network. Thank you, all of you, to tuning in. We appreciate you. For those of you watching us for the first time, we hope you enjoy the show and you like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And today's topic is concealed carry mistakes.
Yes.
And there are, plenty of them, Paul.
Plenty
of them, right?
Plenty of them, man.
So, you want to have a gun. You want to carry it in a holster, whether it's a pocket holster, a holster on your gun belt, an ankle holster, right? Part of being prepared for a self-defense situation is concealing your gun properly. Right?
There are people that that rack up to some of our range days without even a holster.
Oh yeah.
Without a holster, they rack up there. They just have it in the box, and I'm thinking, "Where's your holster?" Oh, haven't got one. We're in a concealed carry state.
Yeah.
You need to get yourself a decent holster,
yes.
And you need to train drawing from concealment.
And you have to feel some holsters, right? Not every holster feels the same. Different body type. I'm short and fat. Okay, so I can't carry certain holsters in certain guns. You know what I mean? I got a big CZ75 BD.
Yes.
You know my gun, and I had a holster made for it, custom holster.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it on. It was like having a cannon on me. It was like I couldn't get comfortable. I'm printing.
Yes.
I had to wear the big shirt, and I finally figured it out, but it just wasn't comfortable for me.
Yeah, and
something,
Todd, I think it's important that when you are concealing your weapon, that you really need to look at your whole wardrobe, and you have to dress to carry your firearm. That's really important.
Yes, I agree.
The dress is important.
And I've learned that the hard way, right? I just went through tons of holsters instead of trying them in the store. I have a container of holsters, and I'm finally after all this time, I have 3 or 4 that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But I could probably go to a gun show and set up my booth. I have so many holsters. But it's so important to be comfortable there, where you can sit down, have easy access, training from your holster, right? Drawing from concealment. From the holster, okay?
And a good buddy of mine, Mike, good trainer. He's a real good trainer. I go to him occasionally. And it's always good for to go to other trainers, because you can always learn something. And one thing he said to me that really stuck in my mind, he said to me, "Paul, you can carry any gun." I said, "What? You can carry any gun. You can carry a full-size gun and walk around and no one will even know you've got it." Remember?
Yes.
He said that to us.
Yes.
It's about the holster.
Yeah.
Having the right holster, wearing the right clothing. You need to carry a gun that you know that you can use effectively and efficiently.
Some people carry ankle holsters, right? That's a whole nother skill set.
Yeah, that's I don't really like them, but they...
Yeah, every now and then I have my ankle holster also.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And my son one time saw me putting it on. He's like, "Dad, what are you doing? You can't even touch your knees." Okay? So I'm like, all right, relax.
Yeah.
So anyway, even though I trained with it a little bit, I haven't trained enough with it. It was a little tough.
Right, exactly.
Tough getting that pant up, pulling that gun out. So I started really dry fighting training from my ankle holster, and I took time, but I got better. I got better at it. I angled my body. I know how I need to be and how to move my body around to get that gun out of my ankle. But these are all potential concealed carry mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Not drawing from concealment, I think, is number one, and practicing drawing from concealment. You're pulling that gun out. How many times does that holster rip right out of the gun belt?
Exactly.
Because you never even put your holster in correctly. I pocket carry sometimes. How many times I see people, they can't keep the holster in the pocket.
Right.
You should use your thumb to keep it in there. You're drawing out. Some people, the whole holster comes out.
Another thing as well, Todd, you've got a lot of people are so overconfident, and we can get overconfident knowing that we know we can do what we do.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get so overconfident that you forget certain things. Like, for instance, one time I was going to take my family member to the airport, and I'm getting in the car and I'm driving, and I remember you can't take a gun into the airport terminal.
Yeah.
So I had to turn back and I had to take my gun put it inside.
Yeah.
Or if I'm going on a cruise ship, you make sure you don't carry your gun with you. I mean, these are all parts of concealed carry. So you don't want to be so overconfident that you forget that you have your firearm on you. Because certain guns and certain holsters, you can have them on, and you wouldn't even feel them because you're so used to having it on you. So you always have to be in the mindset that, look, where am I going today? Am I going to the courthouse? Great, I'm going to the courthouse. I don't need to be carrying my firearm. If I'm going on a flight, I don't need to be carrying my firearm going into the airport. Okay? If I'm going to pick up my kid from school, I don't need to be carrying a firearm on school premises. So this is all about training. It's all about training.
Another concealed carry mistake is, you need to know some of these laws, right? If you're like in Florida, you can't be on a bar. You can't be at a bar with a gun.
Right.
You can be in the restaurant section, but you can't be by a bar. You can't be drinking or smoking pot with your firearm, right? So you're getting a little comfortable with your gun. You're not paying attention. You go with your friends. You have a couple of beers. You're at the bar. You got a problem. You get caught. You got a problem. You're printing a little bit. You're bending down. You're laughing. You guys are joking around with each other. Someone sees you.
Yeah. They
know you're not supposed to be at the bar. All of a sudden, you got a felony. Or you get, it's a miracle if you can get out of it, but you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble. You got some explaining to do.
Exactly. And another thing, Tola, I think was a very important thing. When you buy a gun, get some insurance. Too many people are walking around with firearms and they haven't got no insurance.
Yep.
And if you have to use that gun in self-defense, unless you have a ton of money, you're going to be paying a lot of money. With the insurance, that allows you to go to court, have some type of representation, and also be able to have somebody put that money up for you while you are going to court. Okay? And I always tell people, get some insurance when you carry insurance. Get some, because that's so important.
Yeah. My opinion also, another concealed carry mistake, you're in your car. A lot of people put it in the glove box, they put it there. Carry it on you.
Yeah.
Carry that.
Don't leave your car in your cars.
If you think you can get to your glove box or your center console fast enough, when someone just rolls up on you, up to your window or your door or whatever, come on. Carry it on you. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
Don't be leaving your gun in the cars. That's another potential problem. But carry it on you and practice.
Practice.
Drawing from concealment from your car, whatever you're driving.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
I hope this is not off the subject a little bit. What do you think of open carry?
I'm not a fan.
No.
I don't like everyone knowing that I'm having a gun. I know there's so many arguments back and forth.
Yeah, I know.
Some people say, well, it's a deterrent. You see my gun, don't mess with me.
Yeah.
I like to not know anything. Just I need to know anything because I'm not looking for trouble.
Right.
I don't want to, maybe someone sees, oh, you're a big tough guy with your gun on you now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It just opens up.
Someone can steal it and take it and push it down and grab your gun.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it. So anyway, I'm glad we had this topic. It's something that me and you wanted to talk about for a while.
Yeah.
Concealed carry mistakes. We hope you guys have listened, and hopefully that you learned a little something or understand where we're coming from. And again, thank you all for watching. And if you like us, please subscribe, share, pass along to your friends. And we appreciate you. Thank you.